everybody, it's Zach, aka Zach Reviews. We are back again with another video, and guys, today we're going to be talking about Matrix Resurrections. Literally, today, it is December 22nd. Officially, Matrix Resurrections is out, and I can't believe it. It has been such a long time. The last movie of The Matrix came out in 2003. That was the last one, and it's been so long since this movie. Since we've gotten a Matrix movie, and it's officially the day where we get the 4th installment. And guys, I am super excited for today. Literally, I'm going to be reviewing it later. I'm going to be putting up my spoiler review. I haven't saw it yet. Literally, again, it just turned, December 22nd is literally 1 a.m. right now. I'm super excited to make my watch it and make my spoiler review later. And I wanted to come on here and let you guys know it is coming today. And I am excited to really dive into, this movie. It hasn't gotten the best rating so far. I think like when I checked it earlier yesterday, it had like 95 reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. Again, I don't trust Rotten Tomatoes. If you guys are new here to the channel, or you guys have been here, you guys know I don't trust Rotten Tomatoes. I don't care what Rotten Tomatoes has to say. The only thing I really agreed on with Rotten Tomatoes is when they gave Spider-Man No Way Home 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, because that movie deserved it. But guys, I'm super excited to see how Keanu Reeves, from what I saw from, the trailers, it looks like Keanu literally just easily jumped back into this role playing Neo, and I'm super excited to see where his character is going to be going, because as we all know, again, spoilers for people that haven't watched Matrix 3, but as we all know, Neo was in pretty bad shape. He was taken again by, I forget what the hell those robot, bugs are called that keep you in your, and keep you in the Matrix, but as we all know, that's the last time we saw him. And he's being dragged off, and I was like, okay. And he made the deal saying, you guys can take me. You guys just need to leave everybody else that is down there alone. The people that are surviving, that aren't in the Matrix, that are fighting to get people out of the Matrix, you gotta leave them alone. And that's pretty much essentially where we left it off. And they said that he will be back, and that's pretty much where we are at. We are back, where Neo is, is still the one, and he's coming back. And this is the journey of these newer characters trying to pretty much tell him that you are more than what the Matrix is trying to show you. They're trying to keep you in here, but you're more than that. And they're showing him his past lives of all the other previous Matrix movies, and he's seeing it inside the Matrix. He's seeing a life that actually is his. And I'm wondering that, we see him in the trailer taking blue pills, staying in the Matrix. And I'm thinking, is that just the Matrix making him do that? Does he know he's in the Matrix still? And does he know he's in the Matrix? But he wants to stay in there because, as we all know, in the third movie, Trinity dies. So it's like, does he know that he's in the Matrix, but he wants to stay with Trinity? That's why he's staying in there, because he knows out there she's not alive, and he doesn't want to live in a world where she's not living. But it looks like in the trailer, she's in the pod. But that could be a past thing, and you know what I mean? And she actually might be dead. We don't know. This could just be flashbacks. But I'm curious to know, is Trinity, did somehow they save her? And we'll find out in the movie that she's actually alive. It's very curious it's very curious to me, because, we see so much things going on. I just love, him seeing his life from the movies that we already saw, but he's finding out that was actually his life. He's finding out, re-finding out that he is the one. And I'm just curious to know what's happening. Also with, with Yahya playing, young Morpheus, at least I think he's playing young Morpheus, or he's playing I don't even know exactly what's going on. I think he is playing young Morpheus. But that's really awesome to find out, how did Morpheus become Morpheus? You know what I mean? So it's like, I have so many questions, and I feel like, how could this movie get such a rating it got? I think right now it's sitting at 40-something% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is a mind-blowing thing. I gotta figure this out just to make sure it's on Rotten Tomatoes, but I was furious when I saw that on Rotten Tomatoes. Dude, I can't stand Rotten Tomatoes. I have a big problem. Actually, right now, it's not bad. It's actually standing at 70% on Rotten Tomatoes, so it's fresh from what I'm seeing. But I think it was a lot lower before, but it's gotten its way up. The audience score is not there, of course, because it doesn't come out until technically today. So I'm just curious to know how people take this movie, but our early reactions, a lot of the people from what I saw didn't like it, at least from the rating that it got. earlier, and also I saw like one person say that this was like a terrible movie. It was on Instagram. It was like a Rotten Tomatoes thing, like, oh, or it was an IGN thing saying, oh, this terrible movie, blah 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 blah. And I didn't watch people's early, spoiler free reviews for this movie because I don't want that to sway me. I like just going into a movie, just going into it, and then watching people's reviews and stuff. But I'm just curious to know, what do you guys think is happening in this movie? I mean, literally, I feel like I don't have to wait much longer because, again, it is out today. But I'm just curious to know, when are you guys going to watch Matrix Resurrections, or if you guys are even going to watch Matrix Resurrections. Were you guys into, I want to know if you guys were into the Matrix movies. Literally, I have never seen the Matrix movies until a couple of months ago. I binged them, 1, 2, and 3. I'm not going to lie, I might have to do a ranking of those movies, because when I was watching them, it might shock people, but I thought one of them was a lot better than the other one, and I think I'm gonna do a ranking that maybe today, after I'm done doing my spoiler review for Resurrections. I might do a ranking on which ones I like more. I'm hoping that this one, again, by the fight sequences, it looks freaking phenomenal. By the CGI, it just looks amazing. Like, think about it. I mean, we thought back then when Matrix came out, that was peak CGI and peak, and how martial art and the martial arts and everything that was in that time. But think about it now. Like, CGI has made leaps and bounds from back then. So it looks so good, but finally being able to see the story, see the action, see, really get to see how, Keanu is playing Neo again, and seeing this new guy that's like the new, is like the new, like, bad guy. Again, I forget on the top of my head, the one dude with the glasses. I don't know why I'm blanking right now, but the one that hunts, Neo. I can't believe I'm blanking. I gotta go on IMDb just to make sure, because I literally am blanking. It's late, guys. I had a long day at work, so let me figure this out real quick. I just want to make sure I'm not, I'm right here right now. What's his name? Agent Smith. And we see a new guy that's like the new version of Agent Smith. So I'm curious to know how that works, because last time we saw Agent Smith, he died, from my understanding. So it's kind of like, did the Matrix make a new Agent Smith, or was Agent Smith always there? And that because again, he's just, I guess, all, at the end of the day, just all numbers, and he's just in the system. So it's kind of, he might just take a new form, but it's the same Agent Smith. So I'm curious to know, it's kind of like they're trying to rewrite his life in the Matrix, so he ignores the actual life to trick him. It's very interesting to me, and I'm just excited to find out what's actually going on. And it's like, I don't have to wait anymore. It's today, and I'm just curious to know what your predictions are and everything. My sister said, wouldn't it be funny if, they think that they're outside the Matrix, the people that aren't, wired up, but it's actually, that is the Matrix too. So it's like, it's like they're not, they think they're not in the Matrix, but they're actually in the Matrix. So it's like Matrix when you're in the pod, and then when you get out of the pod, it's still in the Matrix, but you think it's not the Matrix. So it's like Matrix within the Matrix. That would be insane if that's actually what's going on, and they think that they're actually not in the Matrix, but they actually are definitely in the Matrix. So it's like, oh, you get unplugged, I'm not in the Matrix anymore, but you still are. I mean, the Matrix could have made leaps and bounds, because it looks like they're really trying to fight to keep Neo, contained, and really try to rewrite everything and make him think that this is his life. There's nothing beyond this. This is his life, when actually it's that's not. And it's like these newer characters are showing him one of the newer characters. I think her name is a Bugs or whatever. And she is the newer Trinity, and is retelling him, and this young Morpheus is it's like a kind of like a reboot, but it's not. It's a continuation. I like what they're doing, and I'm just excited just to see the fight choreography and to see the story. And to see by the end of this, will there be another one? I don't know. It's just awesome. It's just awesome to see the old castmates come back. Keanu and I forget on the top of my head. And also Carrie-Anne Carrie-Anne Moss, like, because I know her from Jessica Jones, and she plays come on, on the top of my head, it's on the top of my head, Hogarth. So it's really cool to see Carrie-Anne Moss come back to play Trinity, and I'm just excited to see this. I just can't wait. When I first watched it, I was like, this is awesome. I can only imagine people's reaction back in the day to when Matrix came out, how like people's minds were blown. And you know what I mean? Those are like the moments I wish I could go back in time, like to go to the premiere of The Matrix, go to the premiere of Star Wars, go to the premiere of Back to the Future. Like, it's such a cool thing when, like, you know what I mean? I get to like, and how parents get to explain that to their kids. I was there at the premiere of The Matrix, or there at the premiere of Star Wars, and I get to say I was there at the premiere of Avengers 1. I was there at the premiere of Avengers Infinity War. I was there at the premiere of Avengers Endgame. And all these other movies I've seen in my life. I get to say that to my kids. And it's just cool how it just passes down all these like special moments. And I'm super excited, guys. This movie's gonna be insane. I think I'm gonna love this movie. From the trailers, I love this movie. From I already have the poster. I gotta hang it up in my room, or maybe I'll hang it up in the back of when I do my review. I'll hang it up in the back. Again, I'm at my sister's. Again, if you're new to the channel, I'm at my sister's. This is actually my setup. If you scroll around and browse my channel, my YouTube channel, you'll find my actual like my bedroom set of like how I have my setup. So but guys, I'm super excited for Matrix Resurrections. It's gonna be sick. I can't believe it's today. We have a big week, like I said. Again, for people that are wanting to know what's going on this week for me. Of course, it's Christmas week. Christmas is this Saturday. I have a big party going on with the family on Friday. Tomorrow, well, technically today, me and my sister and brother, my brother Nick, and my sister Bethany, we're gonna have like a dinner and watch Matrix Resurrections, and I'll be putting up my spoiler review, and then hopefully I will be putting up my rankings of how I rank the movies and which ones I like the most. Along with, again, this Thursday, I'm seeing The Kingsman, and I will be doing my spoiler review that day, and I will also be putting up my rankings of the Kingsman movies, and I'm just super excited. Some big things are happening. Again, like I've been saying also, I've been wanting to say that, a lot of the shows aren't coming back until next year. So I'm coming up with some different ways and some different cool ideas, so you guys have some video content until the shows come back on. And also, I'm also doing something new and fresh, doing like these older movie rankings and older movie reviews, because I'm trying to like branch out a little bit and give you guys some content, even though I don't have even when new stuff's not out. You know what I mean? I could give you guys some cool older movies and reviews and stuff, and I'm just trying to get creative and trying to do some newer things. So let me know if you guys like that. And yeah, I'm just super excited. Let me know, are you guys excited for Matrix Resurrections? Are you guys going to be watching it today? And if you guys are going to be watching it today, are you guys going to see it in theaters, or are you guys going to watch it on HBO Max? I'm actually going to watch it on HBO Max because I have HBO Max. I like to support the theaters, of course, because I worked at the theater, and and me at the movies is literally my life. I live my life at a theater. But with everything going on right now in the world, I feel safer to actually just watch it at home, because it's going to be very busy this week at the theater, because of course, with Matrix and all the older fans coming, that have been waiting for this movie, a Matrix 4 to happen. And also because, of course, The Kingsman, and just a whole bunch of new movies are coming out this week, and it's safer personally. If I could watch this at home safely, I'm going to do that. And thank God I can't for this, because actually I can't for, Kingsman. I'm actually going to have to go to the theater, which I already bought my tickets, but I'm going to an earlier show, and of course, they've said that if you're going to go see a movie at the theaters, you see it earlier where it's safer. And, of course, I still rock my mask at the theaters. I know some people don't, but at least that's what I do. That's how I feel safe. But guys, do whatever. I want to know down in the comments below what you guys are going to be doing. Are you guys going to go see it in the theater? Are you guys going to go watch it at home? Are you guys excited for this movie? And if you guys are, let me know down in the comments below what your theories are, your speculations are, what you guys are most excited to see in this movie. And also let me know, are you guys excited for my rankings? I'm super excited to rank these movies. I think it's going to be a fun time. But guys, that was the video. Again, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, put in those notifications, like this video. I'd love to have you guys here a part of this family. We're all about spreading love, positivity, and motivation. Right now, we're on our way to hitting 500 subs. So again, I would love it if you guys hit that subscribe button. I would really, really appreciate it. But guys, that was the video. I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.